Good morning, guys. It's a Sunday. Just woke up. This is the status. These are little marks from Sebastian's nails. For all you moms out there, cut those nails, girls, because this is what happens. He was just exploring my face in the morning and we're like, so yeah, I cut those straight away. It was my bad. Let's make some tiramisu and let's go to my in-laws' house. It's January. Let's go. So this is what I'm gonna use. Avoid excluding that. That's just on our counter. So coffee, lady fingers, obviously some white chocolate. I'm doing the one without the egg, mixed with some cream, and obviously mascarpone, a bit of cream, liqueur with chocolate, and some cocoa. Let's go. And obviously, people, sugar, which I forgot. But you guys probably guessed that there's no sweet without sugar. Okay, so we're gonna go with the coffee first. And I'm gonna do it's just a bit of water there because I cleaned that again. 2, maybe even 3. Then I'm gonna go in a bit of sugar. And yes, I use the same spoon. Get over yourselves. Can use wine or whatever better quality cream liqueur, but this is what I found in the house, so this is what I'm going to use. I'm eyeballing this. I love the smell, by the way. And now we've got our chocolate chunks on top of some boiling water, and this should be melting very nicely soon. And now we're going to do mascarpone, bit of cream, not a bit of it, whole of it, some vanilla extract. Everything is gonna go in here. Mix, mix, mix. Alrighty, cream is done, coffee's done, and now everything's going in here. Alright, this is what it looks like, and now cocoa is going on top of all of this. Alright guys, we're on our way. Let me just check the sound because the phone is charging as well. Be right back. Yup, phone is working. We have a bit of a winter golden hour going on, which is very cool. It's been a moment. First of all, happy January, everybody. We are here in Bucharest. It's minus, how many is it? Minus 9 degrees Celsius. It's absolutely freezing. And we've had quite a mellow start to the year, I would say. But even so, my time for filming hasn't been as much as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I think one of the New Year's resolutions is taking things slow. I think in the current climate of the world, time is absolutely a privilege and a blessing. So taking things slow, that's one of the big resolutions of this year. I'm gonna do a little short recap of what January has been like for us, and then just talk to you guys a bit while we're driving to my in-laws, the senior Ionescus, with the baby, and obviously with Florin, and obviously with a big tray of tiramisu made this morning by a very groggy Joanna. It's now almost 4:30 in the afternoon, thus the golden hues of almost the end of day, which is crazy. And having this type of light, I guess, is very makes you feel like a little bear, just want to curl up and not come out. But I mean, life still has to happen, so we're powering through. So first of all, January has been very mellow. Lots of family time, lots of cooking, lots of sleeping, which has been great. Florin has been at home for about, I think, 2 weeks overall. He had a little break from work. I mean, more than a little, a decent break from work, which has been very much needed. And I think we spent that time wisely. We had a wonderful New Year's Eve concert, which I really hope that you guys checked out. It's in our YouTube. Alright guys, that was strange. So basically the phone just turned off. Maybe because it's also charging. Let me take it off the charging. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, Florin was at home. Very much needed time together. And the New Year's Eve concert was absolutely amazing. It was just voice, guitar, and drums. And I think we did a pretty decent job, considering we were missing the keys and the bass. And it definitely made us think about how we kind of feel and think about our songs. Just having them very raw and very unplugged is definitely a very good exercise, I would say. So that has given us quite a decent amount of courage for the album launch, which I know everybody is expecting a date. Believe me, I'm also expecting the date. But practicing the New Year's resolution of keeping things chill, drama-free, I'm trying not to be a bit frustrated with not having a clear answer of when we're actually launching this. So yes, as soon as I know, you will know, guys. But that being said, yes, it made us very excited to finally launch our album, and it has given us some very exciting ideas about what type of covers we should aim for. And Florin had this brilliant idea of doing a Rolling Stones cover, the Honky Tonk Women, which turned out amazingly, I think. And I think Florin also thinks that, and the rest of the band, because we're gonna do it with the full band. And also we have a new Stones cover as well,
which I can't wait to share with you guys. I won't say more, I'll just leave it in suspense. But yeah, it's definitely repertoire that we love, but we didn't really have the courage to try to do ourselves. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's gonna turn out pretty spectacularly, but let's see. We have had, I think, 2 rehearsals since the New Year's, which isn't a lot, but the schedule was kind of hectic for everyone to come back from holidays. And Sebastian is here like hi mommy. Yeah, so it's taken us a moment to get back together and to practice, but I feel like with the New Year's concert we were still pretty warmed up during the holidays as well, so there wasn't necessarily a time to like get back into shape because we were already buzzing in the shape. The shape was being had. Yeah, I think that's about it with the band. New covers, lots of good energy, and we are on the national road, and as usual, people are not behaving when driving. Yeah, so that's it with the band. Family-wise, I would say it's such a bittersweet feeling. I mean, you guys must know what I'm talking about, because I'm sure that if you're Romanian, you must have someone living somewhere else in the world. Current situation. And it's frustrating for me personally, because a lot of our family is in Greece, a lot of our family is away, which sucks, and I think it's taken me a moment to like go back into rhythm and accept the distance, I guess, re-accept it. I know, I mean, it's been like this since forever, but it still takes a moment to readjust. So yeah, my brother's leaving soon, that sucks. And he's going back to the States, that's where he's studying. And you guys know this because you're following us. Hopefully. If not, please follow, please subscribe, and please stick with us and our shenanigans, the Ionescus. A lot of music, a lot of talk, a lot of this chubby face going on, and a lot of discussions about being a mom, which brings me to my next subject. So Sebastian has been incredible as usual, but he's just grown so much, and that's also a big like holding my tears back moment, because if you're mom or dad or whatever, you must know the feeling of like just not understanding how time passes. Now, I read this thing, and I'm gonna put the quote somewhere, future Joanna, please do, with how we perceive time, you know, related to the pandemic and being a 90s kid and how that changed because of the internet and everything. I'm sure you guys know, but if not, I'll put the info somewhere here. And it's absolutely true. This time perception is absolutely insane. Like, it feels like the 90s were like worth 30 years of time, and then everything went by like in a blink, and it was pandemic, studies abroad for me, and then boom, married, have a baby, and it's already 2026. What is happening, people? And it's the same feeling with the baby, who is now almost 10 months old, and I have literally no idea when was I even pregnant. Like, seriously, when did this happen? I have vague memories of everything. Also, I'm sure it's the hormones as well. You know, a very emotional time, you know, and I'm sure the memory does a lot of things and kind of filters through and leaves you with the good and some of the bad, but for me it's mostly the good, which is great. Yeah, so it's very emotional for me to see him almost turn 1 very soon, which opens up, oh, he just lost his little pacifier. Let's see if there's gonna be a cry. I'm hoping no. Yeah, we have to make sure that we prepare his 1-year anniversary, which is quite a big thing in Romania, because the babies get to choose from a tray. They get to choose a little something, so you have to put, I'll explain later, but I'm sure you guys already know this, Romanians, and if you're not, basically babies have to choose like 3 objects from a tray, 3 or 4, I don't even know, from a tray. Yeah, mommy, he's yawning. And it is said that these objects will kind of project their future. Now, I know this is big for a 1-year-old, but still, I think it's pretty cool. And it's a very, I think it's a Christian Orthodox thing. But I know maybe Greeks do this as well. I don't remember. I'll have to check. But we do this here in Romania. So, yeah, that's exciting. I need to plan that. I don't even know when that's gonna happen. But yes, baby, extraordinarily, time is extraordinarily passing. And the rest has been great. He's yeah, mama. He's saying mama. What? He's standing. He's like walking with some help from us. But yes, you're walking. I know. He has such a mischievous face. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's been happening. We've been working on our launch, working on the album. Ronin has been working on his book, spending time together, walks out in the incredibly cold Bucharest. I think they're saying like it's the coldest winter in I don't know how much time, and it's true. I don't think I ever remember having like -10 during the day. I don't remember having this for the past 30 years of being in Romania. But I think it's very welcome, at least for us. Everything seems slower, calmer. I think the cold just tones everything down. And it's just quieter, you know? And sometimes that's good. The snow has been really cool, and Sebastian has been experiencing that for the first time, which is super emotional. Da, mommy. Ți-ai pierdut Suzeta? Da. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me get him a new binky. Sorry guys, my mother-in-law just called us to check up on us and see where we are, because we're like 1,000 hours late. Sorry when you're seeing this, because I know she watches. Sorry for being late. Sebastian had like a super long nap, and I mustn't lie, I was there napping with him. Very much needed nap. So yes, sorry, but we are hoping that she'll forgive us because we are bringing the large tray of tiramisu, so hopefully that will make up for the fact that we're more than a couple of hours late. Yeah guys, so I think that's kind of it. I'll try and show you some of the cool things that she's usually cooking. She's like master chef. But I think that's about it for the start of our year. Regarding New Year's resolutions, because that's a big subject, I think for me, I'm trying to stick to 3 of them. I'm putting these out there into the universe for future me who's editing this, for people who know me, just so you know what I'm working on, and for everyone else who's watching and is maybe still looking for ways to make this year better than the one before. Now, regarding resolutions, I'm not a big fan of trying to overdo a list of long resolutions that you never do just because you're asking too much of yourself, and then you're frustrated for the rest of the year because you haven't been doing what you asked yourself to do. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm trying to stick to 3 things this year, and I'll put them right here. So first of all, the first one is about time. So enjoying slow living. I'm going to put this in writing here. Enjoying slow living. You guys already know this, but it's a pretty fast-paced world, and just as I was saying earlier, this feeling of time passing by really quickly and not, I don't know, maybe not enjoying it as much. I don't even know. I do enjoy it, but I feel like it's going by too fast, and I absolutely blame it on the internet, but I'm putting this on the internet, so no judgment. I'm a woman of contradictory actions. So I'm not saying cut off the internet, okay? We love the internet and we want to be here. But I'm saying make sure that everything that you do is with your 100% focus. So for us, that translates to doing things in a slower manner. So if you want to have breakfast, instead of like rushing and doing some quick porridge or whatever, flip it in a cup and then just eating it on the road, or not doing breakfast and just getting coffee, or I don't know, don't do that. That's what we're trying to do, to not do that, and to just enjoy it. Boil some eggs, toast some toast, or whatever you like, but just enjoy the moment and enjoy each other as a couple. Enjoy the baby being this small, and that mommy, he's watching very carefully. He loves it. He loves it when I talk in general. I'm guessing he's also gonna be chatty because he's always but yes, again, slow living, trying to enjoy every moment of every day, whatever that might mean. Ooh, it's getting dark and it's 5 minutes to 5 p.m. Okay. Second one is this one's for me. I think Florin is also trying to do that, but just be kinder to myself, and I think he's trying to be kinder to himself as well, because we're pretty competitive, we're pretty focused on everything that we do. We want to be the best at what we do, and to feel like we're giving our best, and I don't think that should change. You should still feel that you're giving your best, but I think sometimes that gets a bit messy and a bit harder to do, maybe. And yeah, see the guy in the back? He's not slow living. He's rushing through life. Stop rushing, dude. Yeah, let's go back. So trying to be kinder to ourselves in the process of doing what we like to do, and just living in general, I think. Just because for us there's a tendency to be very harsh with the way that we do things. We have very high standards for everything that we do, and that has definitely paid off in many aspects of life, but also sometimes it takes a toll on our mental health and I think our relationships as well. Sometimes we channel so much on the things that we're doing that we sometimes forget to call family or forget to, you know, meet up with our friends, which we like to do. But I think that's one of the things. So I think my goal for that, and I'm suspecting it's one of Florian's goals as well, is to just be kinder to ourselves in the process, and just accept that things, you know, can sometimes go wrong, and then find more efficient ways while still keeping a healthy, positive mindset for the things that we're doing. And I'm gonna do a little, like a spoiler to the discussion that we had with the wonderful Sergiu Celibidache, the extraordinary director of the Yellow Tie, which we had the honor and the privilege to chat to in person. Yes, in person, at the Martin International School, where we work and where I'm an alumna of. And you guys know this, I put this in a vlog, but basically I did the YouTube about the review, and we were talking to the board of directors just to how extraordinary the movie is and how it's promoting exceptional values and just honoring Romania in such a beautiful way, and also doing an exceptional job in cinematography, and we had the honor of having him as a guest. We wrote to the production and they were incredibly kind and supportive, and he came himself, the man himself came and had a chat with us where me and Florian were present. And yes, one of the discussions that we had with him, which again, blessed, was about this idea of perfectionism. And Florian was talking about how, you know, when he's writing his book, he's always writing and rewriting, and it feels like it's never perfect, you know. And the way, anyway, the discussion was larger than this, but I think the word perfect was mentioned, and I think Florian was asking Serge how he's coping with perfectionism or something like that, and it was definitely a big theme in the movie as well, with the senior Sergiu definitely being a perfectionist. So it was in that area of the subject, and I remember, and this will stick with me probably forever. He said there is no perfection, and I'm just telling a story, and that's so, you know, that humbled us in such a way, because he's such an exceptional director, and I'm hoping that he's gonna get an Oscar, because he definitely deserves one. The movie deserves one, and it was so refreshing to hear a professional and a spectacularly successful one just remind us, young artists, you know, trying to create, that it's about the creation itself and less about some impossible standards that you set for yourself regarding the way that it's perceived, let's say, or judged. So I think for me, I'm trying to do that with my art, but also with the life that I'm living as well. So trying to do things, so that's my second resolution. I know it was a longer explanation, but it'll have to do. If you're here, you like to hear me blab. Da, mommy. Sebi. So yeah, that was the second resolution. Ooh, so that was the second one, and the third one is more on the practical side of things and less philosophical, let's say. I am very much focused on my physical health this year. So that means that I am trying to, and I can't wait to see the results because I'm an ambitious person, as mentioned previously. So I'm trying to be as healthy as I can be. The first step, and I've already taken that step, is that I did my blood work. I kind of missed, don't do that, but I kind of missed redoing the blood work after, so I did it right after I gave birth, after a month or so, but then I had to do it, I should have done it again just to check on my thyroid, and I didn't, because the baby was very young and I was like super channeled and focused on his needs, and I missed doing that blood work, and then I kept postponing it and procrastinating, and the mother of all hormonal storms hit me. Like, you must have seen it in the YouTube vlogs where I was like but that happened because I have hyperthyroid, for those of you who are interested. Anyway, I'm not going to go into very much detail, but you need to keep that in check, and I'm finally, you know, happy that I'm addressing the issue again, and I think this is a big thing for me. And then obviously that ties in with the way that I'm eating and the way that I'm living, and even though I have hyperthyroidism, I'm on the chubbier side, which is, doctors are wondering why, because you're usually very skinny if you have hyperthyroid, but I am an enigma. So anyway, obviously it ties in with what I eat, and it ties in with stress and with the way that also the light is insane right now. Sorry guys, it's almost like dark and it's 5 p.m. So I don't know, I hope you're still seeing something. We're almost there anyway. So for me, it's definitely this year is going to have a big focus on my health, and I mean my physical health, well-being. Obviously it ties in with the mental part, but I feel like right now I'm slacking in the physical aspects. So yes, I am very focused on that. And if you guys are interested, I don't know, in knowing more about weight loss journey, going back to the gym, things that I'm already doing, but if you're interested in that, let me know. I'm obviously not an expert, so I don't want to be sharing and I don't want to be recommending things that aren't for me to recommend, but I would definitely feel happy to share what I'm going through with that. But then again, I'm linking this with the other 2 resolutions, and by that I mean slow living, so taking it slow, you know, nothing drastic, nothing crazy, because that's how you unbalance, you know, doing things very fast, and I'm not for that. So I'm for a very slow approach to this, and healthy approach to this, and again, tying it with the second resolution, whenever it feels like I'm failing at doing this, I plan on sticking with it, being kind to myself, and just accepting the journey. So these are the 3 things that I'll be working on this year. It's gonna be hard because the new album is gonna come out. We're gonna have a tour, and I know myself and the tendency to do more and faster, and it's gonna be big, but nothing drastic, taking things slow while also rocking out. That's the plan for this year. Let's see what happens. We're almost at my in-laws, and I'm starting to get hungry here, so I can't wait to see what they've been cooking. So yeah, thanks for watching this. It's a Sunday. I'm posting this on Sunday evening as a premiere. If you're watching this thank you for watching. If you're watching this on any other day, thank you for watching this again. Have a lovely January. I hope you've had a lovely start to the year. And thanks for sticking with us. And I'll be sure to, and we'll be sure to be here and spread more love, and most importantly, more art, more music, and behind the curtains thoughts of the Ionescus family. So bye bye guys, and see you next Sunday.